Hello and welcome to Marcia's Atelier. This is a journal that I've recently completed. I worked on it at the same time I was working on the vintage junk journal swap for Sandra. And I decided to work on one for myself just a little bit afterwards. That makes it also easier for me to give away the journal I was working on, because I have one in the works, you might say. So this is done in the same style using an envelope and brown, a very nice brown paper. I'm trying to remember which paper line. It's a Prima Marketing, I believe, and I'll see if I can add that into the comments. Anyhow, this is my second take. The first one, I found the lighting was really not showing the colors nice enough. This is a brown with blues. You can see here, and I've got some sari ribbon holding it together. And one of my favorite, it's just a small piece of paper cut on top of the brown paper, but it's one of my favorite, this and the other cutout which I had on Sandra's. So what I did is I did the same idea using a different portion of that piece of paper. I hope that's not confusing. Second take, I'm hoping it's going to go a little bit better. I've got some coffee. I think I was a little low on coffee. I have no idea. Anyhow, I've done 3 videos today, and we'll try to upload those. This one is highlighting this vintage looking blue and I guess beiges and browns. This is for my personal use, my own use. I have two, the next 2 videos will be videos, junk journals that I'll be using for myself. Yeah, let me get into it. Not so much talking. So a lot more journaling spots. I know there's been a conversation online about how much should we have. Since this is my primary one that I'll be taking notes about pottery and things, I've added a lot more pages. Still have the stamping that I like. I still have the tabs, the various tabs. Here's a butterfly, a circle. This is my new tab punch here. And this is a rectangle with kind of the sides cut out. So I like the variety, and I think it looks very nice and vintagey. This is a envelope that's been sewn in. There are 2 signatures. And like I said, it's in an envelopes, which makes it a soft cover. All the papers have been coffee stained. Is that true? All? Most. I think some of them. I think it's in my next one that has some that are white. I'm hoping the blues are coming out a little bit nicer. I mean, even this white paper has a beautiful pattern on it, and it's so hard to pick up that kind of thing in the videos. Yeah, it's a kind of a, it was sunny, but somehow I'm not getting the kind of colors that it looks like in person. But I think everybody knows that in person these often look even more spectacular. The papers are the details. Some of the coffee staining this time was very interesting. Oh, we got a tuck spot here. Again, this soft blue paper with a pattern on. Interesting coffee staining again. Not really sure how that happens. And this is the center of the signature, so I made a little pocket. Little coin envelope. Again, the details of the paper are really beautiful. Very soft, worn, vintagey look. Again, here's a tab-like piece, index paper, put into an envelope. Again, it's all very interesting paper that looks like it's, you see writing in the background and worn look. Very nice. I'll try to remember to put the name of the paper line that I used. I think I was a bit too close there. This is a vellum coin envelope that I made in a blue color again. Some ledger style paper, washi. The other side of that envelope, a little tab on it, blue. Tag that was sewn in. I bought various tags, or it's like a sheet of tags actually. I was surprised. I still have to cut them a little bit, but that's the first time I've done that, and that way I can spend more time in embellishing them versus cutting them out or having even the craft, which I never did. So that should be fun. Okay. This is the center of the two signatures. I've got a small file folder, and I've got a library card which has a tuck behind it. Library card holder. Sorry. Little tag here. The tag is in a little pocket from this trim here. I think it's called Petite Rosette here. And then these are just some very pretty dragonfly pieces from the paper pad, actually, one of my paper pads. So they're so cute tucked in there. And on this side, there's we've got the beautiful blue paper from the second signature, kind of worn and looks like a vintage wallpaper. And I made a larger style file folder with some papers in, and then attached it with one of these mini clips, I guess. There we go. And so this is going to be a place where I can store a lot of things, pictures. And again, more coffee stains. Little embellished paper clip. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, very hard to see. Oh my goodness. It's one of those days. I think beautiful blue, teal-y blue. A bag that has been tea stained. A little library card holder. Again, I made it with my envelope punch board. It has a little bit of a tuck spot behind it as well. The side of that tag. Center of the signatures, again, a pocket. A little vellum coin envelope. Beautiful papers. Different style of envelope here. Saw it online, where a tag fits behind and then a index card fits in. Very fun. The other side of the paper bag. the little tuck, and this tab actually shows on the outside as well, so I tried to do that, coordinate it, that it showed. Another one of the envelopes, all various styles and sizes, so I could try them out. Beautiful papers. Button paper. And let's see, I think that's just about it, except for highlighting this beautiful paper again. I think it's called Provincial. We'll check. There we go. That's a little tuck spot, and of course in the back. I love it. It feels again like leather. It's new colors for me, the blue, and yeah. Okay, this video's not going as good either. Okay, maybe I'll take a break. Thank you for watching, and I'll show you my next video soon. Bye-bye.